Hi, Aries. Welcome to the reading for today. I hope all of you are doing great. Let's see what comes up in your energies. Let's do a weekly reading and we'll just see. We can ask Spirit here for a message. Your energy has been coming up as Nine of Pentacles. Like you've built yourself up to a point where you have earned a lot, quite a bit. You've earned. And even if you, I mean, yeah, you've put in the time, energy, money, you've earned this. So whatever it is, I mean, you definitely will feel comfortable and established. Let's see. Spirit, please show us what's coming up for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the week ahead. Okay. You're in agreement with someone that this is for the best. You're like, okay, I agree with you. We both agree this is for the best. And this is a good energy. It's very positive. Two of Cups. It's based on what you know and someone else knows based on how they feel. So let's see. Strong intuitive energy. Heart chakra. Oh, wow. We have a water sign in the cross. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with this person or, okay, underlying is strength. So there is something that is a test of your strength. Wow. 10 of Wands. Heavily burdened, fully, very responsible. Okay. You're coming up as Empress, so you're doing a level up into this quality, like this high quality lifestyle. What is your energy here? Okay, this is Aries Sun. You've made up your mind. There's a Fire King, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You feel like Eight of Cups from something. You're just like, I want to leave. I want to depart. I don't, I want to disconnect from the situation. But you don't. You continue. Nine of Rods. It means a lot to you. Okay. So it's part of your purpose. I mean, not, Rod's energy is fire. It's combative. It's competitive. Oh, wow. Why do you worry about what someone else has said? Doesn't matter what they say. But there is someone whose words like bother you here. King of Swords to a Nine of Swords. Um, oh, the Devil and the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. There's something you don't like. You feel it's unfair, restrictive, maybe even like illegal, or you're like, I don't care for that. I don't like that. So you stand up and you fight back and you defend your position. Okay. You feel like you're on a higher ground. You come into Empress. So what is Empress? You're pulled in a new direction by something exciting or surprising. New fire. Immediately inspiring you to go in this new direction. So what happens here with the outcome? Someone's taking their time. They're trying to understand. And you have a Nine of Cups here. What is this? A choice. So what is the outcome? Show us for Aries for the week. Yeah, you're going to negotiate. There's something that you like about this that creates like a habit or a consistency that is reliable, and it's like getting paid every 2 weeks or something like that. But your energy is like, I'm inspired to go in this new direction. I'm notified. I find something out. I'm ready. I have to make my choice. This is my choice. But then you stand up and defend, or you feel like you have to defend against what someone has said. You get up and go, or there's an energy of movement or travel with a Four of Cups, like, I don't care, I don't want this. And then there's a pentacle attached to it. There is a gift or an opportunity. Somebody could be jealous of you. Five of Swords is under the deck. You're Nine of Rods. You're like, I'm just gonna keep going. Three of Pentacles. I count on this. I continue. And you have an emotional bond or an agreement with another person. You both feel the same way about it, and it is a strong feeling. So, future position is Empress. So, how somehow you come into this higher valued state. Oh, what's that? Four of Wands. I guess I'll take it. I mean, so this is like your ship arrives, something that you expect is arriving. Um, let's see it. So we have a Ten of Pentacles showing up in the energies. It was there. There's a lot at stake with the Ten of Pentacles. Homes, properties, long-term commitments. Okay, again, it's saying that there's something, Four of Cups, like I don't really want that. There is something that requires strength. Strength is the root of this. Justice. Queen of Wands. Pick up the wand, fully able, capable, ready. Underneath is a tower. Okay. Eight of Fire, tower, and Ten of Wands. I'll just take this Ten of Wands because it was there in the energies, which is like, this matters to me very much. It is my purpose. It is my root chakra energy. Like, I am doing this. What is it about, though? Devil is external. This Seven of Cups energy is kind of like maybe. To me, it's like, well, there's a variety of choices and options. When it's reversed, I mean, that's like I won't have any choice. I don't have any other option. With the Hierophant is this is the duty or the protocol or the procedure that I have to follow. Other people having a memory of this situation with the people involved. A water queen is here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in the upright, and an emperor and the truth. Okay, what have we got here? The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. So there is something changing, information comes in, there's a higher authority doing something because of the procedure or the Hierophant. But around the energy is the devil. So there is something unfair or improper. It's not done the right way. It's kind of like too much. Um, too much, or the devil can also be illegal. The devil can be just really toxic. Okay, or a situation where you feel something is meant to hold someone back. Let's see. Show us what's coming up for Aries this week. Oh my goodness. The Death. So there is a change or an ending. Closing out a cycle. Three of Cups. Other people. And the Sun. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So this is what's coming in for you. I mean, I did see that in the outcome energy is like you choose a reliable, stable, continuous dedication. Something else is offered to you, though. What have we got? Something is based on the past. Six of Cups. There's nostalgia attached to it. Wow. The healing of the star comes in, but there is this devil like wanting to pop out. And the moon. Oh, Eight of Cups. Like you want to leave that situation. You're like, I don't want to be a part of that. Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups. You're happy with the way it works out. What is your current energy? What are you bringing in? Earth King. There could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There could be somebody trying to manipulate. We do have a Five of Swords, which shows someone in conflict, mentally conflicted, maybe filled with some resentment, bitterness, or feeling like something should change. Okay, wow, something is causing someone a lot of stress, a 10 of swords and a 9 of swords. This is somebody who's just really concerned about the truth, though. So, the truth with the 9 of swords, 10 of swords, there's someone who is worried about the truth. Justice, 10 of cups, hangman. There could be something pending. Um, so your future energy was the Empress before, and now it's the Star. You are going to be healing, recovering, releasing, letting go. Um, there is a death in a scenario, so there is something that closes out the cycle. You have 9 of cups in your energy. You feel happy. You feel satisfied. Okay, let's just do one or two more. Okay. There's a 4 of swords, so there's a lack of information coming in and going out. It's just like nothing is being said. But what happens? Hangman and a 6 of coin. Something is given to level the scales, but it's still uncomfortable. It's fueled by the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Cups, and the Death. Something to change. Ooh, it has truth around it. What's your energy? Other people. It brings in healing. With the heal, it brings in you healing. Page of Pentacles. The Chariot. Okay. There's someone who is secretly the Moon, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Tower. There's someone who is secretly like kind of, I don't know. I won't say because I'm not sure. You don't, there's a lack of understanding or information about how something is refused, like rejected, or maybe how someone is not grateful or kind of ungrateful. Um, like don't want it, don't care, not my thing. 4 of Cups. What's coming in here is the outcome for Aries for this week. Oh my God, 3 of Wands, 2 of 4 of Wands on a 7 of Swords. You're gonna make up your mind and choose what's arriving. So let's see. What if we got there? 6 of Air. You choose to move on. Someone doesn't understand. So this could apply to any area. This could be for love. This could be for a job. This could be, it's about, wow, the Empress and the Emperor. Look at this. You come into Empress and Emperor. A match. These could also be two higher level individuals, powerful manifested people. There's a surprise, and there's 10 of Pentacles. Someone rushes in with the information. What's underneath? The Sun. Positive, happy energy. Your energy goes through healing. You find out the truth. So this to me sounds like post full moon energy of we just had that the full moon in Scorpio, which would reveal secrets. It would show things that are hidden, anything that's hidden below the surface, secrets, lies, deception, or also surprises, unknown circumstances coming to light, secret admirers, secret secret enemies, any of it. There's the Hierophant, the revelation of the Hermit of wisdom, and the Emperor, person in power. There's a negotiation here for something insufficient. And then right away, there's a negotiation for something insufficient and you get what you need, 9 of coin, even though someone's confused by the 7 of swords and 7 of cups. Somebody's behavior and actions aren't making sense. Like it might not match. Okay, you do get justice. There's a queen of earth, a page of wands, something where you felt stuck. And then there is the empress, quality and value. So something is discovered or found out with the hermit energy through the wisdom and the knowledge that someone has. They provide this wisdom to someone else. 5 of coins, something insufficient for you, lacking, or even taking something away from you. There's a negotiation here. Someone is pulled in a new direction at a crossroads. This water king seems to decide in your favor. You are very excited. You are 9 of coin. You feel like very sufficient, like you've got more than enough. Um, you coming into a 9 of coin isn't. I mean, some people could say, "Oh, 9 of coin is like overnight. I was independent and single." But if you're independent and single and you have a good job and a nice apartment and you have a nice car to drive or you have transportation, you have a way to get around, that's a 9 of coin. If overnight you become single and you leave your boyfriend and you're living out on the sidewalk, that would be a 5 of coin. Like you don't have what you need to cover your resources. Like you just don't. You're not coming into that. You're coming into something that is like I said in the beginning, this is seeming to be earned. Like don't turn away from something earned. And even if it's something you've never done, because there is a page of wands energy, which is like a new entrepreneur or something like that. Or just something new. Don't worry about how somebody may not agree with you or support you. There could be like one individual who's like, I don't agree, I don't support that. You don't have to care because this devil is a holding back energy, but if you have something coming to you that you've always wanted, um you can go ahead and take it. But there is a negotiation. It could be with an earth sign queen. You could have this person in your life in some way. And that requires strength. This person could be very competitive with you, combative, an empress, and a 6 of pentacles, giving something to someone that they need, possibly of tangible value like money. And then there's this resentment towards someone coming from another person here that where it's like they feel stuck, um and they feel like I have no other choice, which to me just could be like jealous. There could be a jealous person, somebody who sees that you're coming into some kind of prosperous energy. Okay, let's see. Why is it your root chakra? Why is it your purpose? Why is this your purpose? I don't really understand that portion of it. Well, you do have Empress, so you do have it all. Okay, so what is this? Oh my goodness. 10 of Wands to a 4 of Cups. This is like, I'll do whatever it takes, even if you refuse. Even if you're like, I don't care. I couldn't care less. Why is that? Okay, because 9 of Wands. You just are like, I don't want to give up. It's very important to you. Wow. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, that's you as the root of the issue. Fire Queen. Okay, so there's something where there's a little push pull. fresh and new and risky, but also okay. Here comes the King of Swords. This is a person with an opinion. And you're like, why can't I negotiate this? Okay, you come into justice and you want 10 of cups. You want the family. Um, but what is it? Oh, it's the 8 of cups. You're like, this isn't for me then. You don't understand. Okay, so what's going on with the outcome? Chariot and 9 of coin. You're gonna move on and do something on your own where you're better off. Um, what is this justice about? Something looked into very closely, something's not understood. Okay, what's this? Something is held back and someone gets up and goes. All right, let's see. What is this King of Swords about? 3 of Swords to a tower and a 2 of Swords. Okay, who or what is this King of Swords and what are they saying to the Aries? What is this about? It's some kind of information. Wow. Wow. Tower, 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Over the with a devil though. So underneath is the devil. What is this? Hanging man. Something being stuck, hanging in the balance. Being put in an uncomfortable situation. Star card though. Hope, healing, and recovery. High priestess, secretive. What's the 8 of cups? To the 4 of cups. Somebody just doesn't care or you don't care. It's something you're offered maybe that you don't want. And strength. It's a test of your strength. You're surprised. What's this outcome about? Show us. It can't be about that. I think this is about you accepting that coming to terms with this is like I would like to negotiate and reconcile, love your enemy, turn the other cheek. And this is about wanting more for yourself. Um So you're going to want more for yourself. You're going to be like, there's something better than this. Because somebody gives you a choice, 2 of Pentacles, because of 5 of Swords and Ace of Swords. This is very like accusatory. Like it's very resentful, bitter. It's like pointing a finger. You don't even know. So 2 of Pentacles to a 2 of Swords. You're just like, I don't even know. Let's negotiate. They are playing mind games. Magician underneath. They're playing games. They're 4 of coin to a knight of fire. This person has no intention of doing this. They have no intention of whatever it is they're saying they're going to manifest. Because they come in as King of Swords. Like, I've made up my mind. I'm doing this. And this is like to spin you up in a way. Because they come in wanting justice. You come in wanting lovers. Like, I'd like to negotiate. I'd like to reconcile. I want 10 of cups. And then you're like, they come in pretty harsh. And then you're like, well, I can negotiate. I don't want to quit. I don't want to give up. And then you are, like, hangman, you're put in an awkward position. And then 9 of Pentacles, you've earned this. So you've earned quite a bit. I think a 5 of Swords is like there's a jealous person. I mean, this is a person who is jealous. They are jealous, they are resentful, they don't know what to do with their feelings. They don't know how to handle. They could be somebody who projects pain. Um the King of Swords and a Five of Swords to the truth, and the King of Swords comes in with something that's like no negotiation. It's just very cold-hearted, but you end up better off. So you have the Day of Judgment with these people where a commitment is made and it is continuous and it is providing you with everything you need. Okay. Why are you like, this isn't building me up to a place where I can be better? So you come into healing. Eight of Cups is a part of your energy. This is like, I don't want to go, but I could. Okay. It's always around the energy. Oh. Some of you are dealing with a person who is really controlling, really unfair. You come into Empress. What is this Empress? Show us again. It's like inspiring you to go in a new direction at a crossroads, making you make a choice when you feel like something's insufficient, lacking, or not enough. Other people feel the same. Other people, oh, it's all threes. There's like a Three of Pentacles, a Three of Cups, and a Three of Swords. This is social. This is like you come up as a king, but there's like this 10 of Wands reversed with a 9 of Wands. Like, I don't want to do this, but I will. I'll continue. Underneath, it's like, I don't like the information. What's the outcome here? 10 of Swords. Okay, at least it closes out. The World, a big success. The King of Swords reversed. And the Nostalgia reversed. Somebody's memory of a situation is not accurate. This is like someone who remembers the situation much differently than it was. This King of Swords reversed is like a very unethical, very cruel person. But with the World, this is a very successful, complete goal. I mean, it's a goal. What is it? What is this goal? To make you evaluate or to have someone evaluate you. Four of Swords to a Seven of Pentacles and like not let you know. It's a new pentacle behind it. To make you feel like you can't do something. Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. Okay, so Three of Wands and the Empress with a Two of Fire. You're being ruled by, or you're being influenced by, not ruled. You're being influenced by passion. Immediate. The energy of the person around you is being influenced by balance, the energy of Libra. They are trying to alleviate, negotiate, alleviate a situation. And for you, it brings you into healing. Now, some of you are in some kind of scenario where the situation is plain and simple, not fair for you as the Aries. There's something about the situation that is too controlled, too rigid, um, unethical, unfair, or something like that. And so I used to just always say, well, the universe corrects, it self corrects. If the situation is out of whack, usually people notice. They'll say, this situation's out of whack. Like, this is, like it happens everywhere. Like, you could be in an airport and, like, if there's not enough seating, people will be like, sitting on the floor and complaining and saying, what is this? Like, and then if the flights are all delayed, they'll be like, what is this? Like, it just, so let's go again. Let's show us one more time for the zodiac sign of Aries. Spirit, please show us for Aries. What do they need to see? And I'm going to shuffle and cut it. Two of Cups. We're back there. So we're back at the heart chakra space, the place where you make decisions based on how you feel and how someone else feels. So, Queen of Wands, you are ready, willing, capable, and able. Okay. Strength. You could have Leo placements. The Six of Coin. You're being given something to balance the scales. Empress. This could be someone external to you. It was Four of Coin before and Tower. It was something held back or possibly not given. Three of Wands. Okay. You're like, okay, I've made up my mind. The Wheel of Fortune turning. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Information coming in. The Two of Pentacles. The energy of negotiation between two things that are real and manifesting. You feel two. So we have twos again. We have Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You feel like, okay, I need to immediately evaluate what I'm going to choose. Wow, your energy comes up as Earth King or influenced by a King of the Earth. Maybe you're very practical, you're grounded. There's a Hermit. There's wisdom discovered. You want 10 of Pentacles. You get Chariot. You're determined to go forward and overcome. You see this as a minor bump in the road, or you don't even see it as a problem. The Cup of Emotions. The Death. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. You have the strong, powerful feelings first, and then it ends. And there's an energy of an extension of feelings. Someone discovers something with the Hermit, it's found out. Oh, there's a new coin. Okay, a new manifestation of all of the elements. So what happened there? A new earth and a new fight. A Six of Wands, a victory. Okay. And justice, legal justice, fair, and emperor. A person in charge. Someone's in charge. And Four of Wands. It's what you manifested. It's what you'll accept. It's what you're saying yes. Wow, Five of Cups though, with the King of Water. Oh, so there might be someone who feels kind of guilty around the situation. Like they feel bad, they feel like it's their fault, or they feel guilty in some way. Water sign man. There's also a Fire King, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person could be around the energies too. There's three kings, so there's going to be a change. A Queen of the Cups is around the energy, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And there's Four of Cups. There's something refused, rejected, or someone does not want. They're saying no, no, I don't want that. No, thank you. And Eight of Swords. They doubt, or there's a lot of doubt around a refusal. And then then something is committed to that isn't enough. Five of Coins. So two people are in agreement here. They're like, I feel the same, you feel the same, and the goal is achieved after that point. And then you get to the Sun. So that's a good thing. So then you get to the happiness, you get to the positive energy. It looks like there's a person external to you. So you're dealing with another person who could be also motivated by guilt or feelings of shame. Are they ashamed of themselves? Something's been discovered, they found out. Oh, curiosity. There's a curious person here. Messaging or texting. Something taking its time. And then Two of Swords, back to like, I don't know. Should I not? Someone's playing mind games around the energies, and then that's when you're like, I'm leaving. I'm walking away. This is not for me. I've got better places to be. And that's where the resentment builds. And then we're back to Ace of Wands. Surprise. Hierophant. Structure, order, and the cup of emotions overflowing. For Earth Queen, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Six of Air, someone moving on from a situation. And then that's how the Nine of Cups comes in. There's an energy of, like I said before, the post full moon in Scorpio, having to leave resentments behind, having to close some doors and say, you know what, these are my priorities, these are my goals. I don't want to, prioritizing is important. Revealed shame or guilt could also come out. Someone around you could feel very shameful, guilty, or something like they feel ashamed or guilty. It is a person who's a water king, so it's a person who has maybe a lot of water placements. There's a king and a queen of water, and there's a five of cups around that. Uh, so it's coming to terms with shame, guilt, hidden resentment, maybe jealousy. There are games, there are mind games. I think for many of you, you're just like, I don't have time for this. This isn't a part of my goal. Prioritizing your goals is important right now. You may even want to make a list and write it all down and say, these are my goals. This is my 5-year plan. Because there's a lot of like stuff going on in moment to moment. It's just like, I would just write a 5-year plan, look at the plan every day and go, I don't care what happens today. I'm sticking to my 5-year plan. Because there's things that come up where you could be pushed off your plan because you're motivated by the world energy. The whip and the broom. Someone's very unfair in the with the magnifying glass. They magnify things. They make it bigger than what it is. There is light at the end of the tunnel though. Light after the storm. Magnifying glass. Something is looked into very closely. There is a sly fox. Um there is a manifestation of a huge miracle coming. What is the miracle? There could be a letter or documents signed. There could be contracts signed. That could be the justice. Yeah, bureaucracy. We have that here. The child. And we have travel. Moon. A bridge. And someone trying to find their way, needing guidance. So some of you could be attorneys. All right, let's go one more time. I don't know why I feel the need to like make this reading really clear. But yeah, let's see it. King of Water, dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, usually a man. I suppose it doesn't have to be. There's a King of Fire, Aries, Leo, or Sag. There's a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the World, motivated by goals, achievement, and goals. There could be something about travel too. Hangman put in an awkward position. With the Moon, secrets, Two of Swords, not being able to, a tough decision to make, Three of Cups, social situations, Five of Swords, resentment builds, from this Knight of Swords. Someone feels like they have like a need to alert people to what? Competitiveness, competitiveness, the fight, the argument, with the Seven of Swords, with the lie, with the this is like a very um toxic, the lies, the cheating, the competitive, combative, and then the death. So there is something closing out. And Five of Cups, someone feels really guilty. Six of Swords moves on, wanting to reconcile. Okay, so that's a pretty full reading. Thank you, Aries, for watching, and I'll see you again next time.